Hello there, Ed Polochick here, Artistic Director for Concert Arts of Baltimore. We're winding up our season, and it's been a spectacular season. Closing up our 24th season with one of those special concerts that Jonathan Pilevsky and I love doing because they're just so much fun. They are the musical biographies of composers, and this year, on May 7th, at 8 o'clock at Gordon Center, we're going to be closing our season with the musical life of Rossini. Gioacchino Rossini. Now, I suppose if you went up to the average Joe on the street and said, does the name Rossini ring a bell? They'd probably look at you cross-eyed and maybe hit you on the head and walk right by you. But if you walked up to somebody on the street and said, do you know the theme from The Lone Ranger? Bet you anybody could sing, and that is what Rossini is all about. He is perhaps one of our most popular composers in terms of style, in terms of humor, and in terms of just sheer musical energy. And he is also a character that led quite a colorful life. So you would definitely not want to miss this autobiography, or this biography of this great composer. I would also like to say that it's been a tremendously wonderful and gratifying season, our 24th season, and we're gearing up for the 25th anniversary season next year, and you'll be hearing a lot from us on that coming up. But don't miss May 7th. It's going to show a side, or let's say many sides, of this great composer that you may not even have been familiar with. We know that he was a great opera composer, for example. 38 operas, I believe, by the time he was age 38, and then he retired. One of the most famous men of his time period. But we're not only celebrating opera, we're also celebrating some sides that you may not have known about him. For example, that he wrote for solo clarinet and orchestra. Who'd have thunk? That we have some unusual solos, like the Cat Duet, like what he called himself the sins of my old age. Some marvelous choral pieces with piano, and yours truly will be at the keyboard for this particular concert. Will be featured on this program, in addition to some of his most beloved excerpts from some of his great operas. So please join us for a great wind-up of our season, May 7th, 8 p.m. at the Gordon Center. See you there.